I move on with my life.
Okie dokie.
Incoming transmission. Download complete.
Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Bradcast Show Last Action Tournament Report. We are here talking with KL from
Hello.
hello, from the Philippines. Say hello, KL.
Good evening here in Philippines. So yeah,
That's right.
hello everyone.
It's 6 a.m. for me and it's 8 p.m. for him. Uh, KL, you played in the free tournament last weekend with 42 other players. And I think you played with two of your friends, also from
Yes,
the Philippines, Larry
yes,
and Jasper.
correct.
Uh, Thanks for coming out. I love to see international players come participate when they can. I know the hours are never ideal, uh, but you guys are champions. You are the people I love catering to. That if you can make it work, then I want you here as much as we can help it. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you for coming out. I
You're
really love it.
welcome.
So KL,
Hmm.
you played in the tournament, and do you recall what you placed at? You got 17th out of 42 players. So you
Yep.
got to top half. So congrats on that.
Thank
Uh,
you very much.
you went 3-2, so you had a winning record. Can you go over what you played for the tournament that day?
Oh yeah, sure. What I played was only mystical teams. In other words, every character that has all mystic team abilities. So yeah,
Every
and
character
yeah,
had the mystical team ability. Well, that always
yes,
hurts.
yep. It really is hurts and really is annoying. And not only that, almost every of my teams has probs. So yeah, since the new rules right now, no more TTPCs, uh no more other probs already. So probs is really rarely occurring. So yeah, I tend to use all of my teams to have lots of probs. So imagine seven probs, and then you have to reroll all seven each.
Can you
It's
tell me
enough for you to get
what
Katimas.
figures and objects you played on your team?
Sure. The figures I played with, first of all, we have the full point Venom Strange. Second, we have the Wanda Maximoff from Disney Plus, and we have Scarlet Witch from Empire, the rare,
Okay,
and we have also Magic from XOS, the common one, the Taxi.
okay,
She's the only one who doesn't have the Mystic ability, and we have the Lokis from War of the Realms. One is a 50, the other are duplicates. So I think I made four Lokis. Yes, I have four Lokis. And
uh,
then the object I
yeah.
use
What objects that you
is
equip to people?
Doctor Strange got the Super Soldier Serum, and then Wanda Maximoff got the Captain Carter Shield. The reason why I let Strange equip the Super Soldier Serum is because that's so that he can use the willpower to remove the action tokens, and I keep on attacking him and again and again and again.
Hmm.
And also for Wanda Maximoff, the reason why I let her equip the Captain Carter shield is because of her defense ability, which she can give defense to her allies. So yeah, I got 20 defense. Very big, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very big. That's all very
Hmm?
cool. I love seeing different rarity figures that are not super rares and chases. It's always neat to see commons and rares trying
Yep.
to make a place among all the other really good competitive figures. So, first of all, that's just a really cool thing to do. Uh, and it sounds just like a fun team. It has doesn't sound like it has a whole lot of offense on the team,
Yeah.
right?
It's
Uh,
more of a balanced type.
it sounds more defensive almost. Like you have a leadership and you have a taxi, but you don't have a lot of move and attack, right? Is it just Doctor
Yeah.
Strange that has move and
Yeah, just
attack?
only strange. Yep.
Okay, so
Only
you have to
strange.
position very carefully and get
Mm-hmm.
ready for the next turn if you're able to.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever have any trouble doing that, where people were kept getting it away from you, or were you able
Actually,
to
they
always position to do something there?
actually actually I always put a good position there. And yeah, there's a position though where I let Doctor Strange attack. And there's also a time when I use a tarot card and yeah, thanks to the prayers I asked and the heart of the cards, which from Yugimoto, I was able to pull out a tarot card that says, um, if a character uses plasticity, free move half speed. So I did, and the power action to running shot, and yeah, shooting. And
Okay.
after that, once I succeed on the hit, I can finally generate a venom on my sideline.
Yeah, you can start chaining those attacks with more venom. So it is
Yep,
a little bit situational, but it sounds like you really prepared yourself to make that situation happen as much as
true.
you can. So
Mhm.
that's great that you are trying to do something different and position yourself to win in a different way. That's very
Mhm.
cool. Is there anything after playing all those matches on Saturday? Is there anything about the team that you would like to change going forward, or do you think that the team is good as it is right now?
Well, I would want it to change. I would want it to change Wanda Maximoff to Billy because of his perplex. But since when I realized that since TTPC is no longer available, so why won't I use Scarlet Wanda Maximoff? That way I can make his defense to be a 20. And that way when someone tries to charge on me, at least my defense is already what? A 20 plus up. So yeah, that's technically hard to hit.
Are you talking about the rare Scarlet Witch that you would get rid of?
No, the not the rare, the uncommon Wanda Maximoff from Disney Plus.
Oh, you would get rid of her? I thought that
Yeah,
defense was really important.
yeah, it is. But the perplex is the most important part of all because you want it to hit more and more and more. And yeah, you also need to position yourself because of Doctor Strange's his abilities that if you play someone, he cannot do his trait, the summon to Venomverse. That's the reason why I have to think about it. And yeah, that's why I replaced Billy Maximoff to Wanda Maximoff because of that.
Billy, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Maximoff. Let me take a look at him.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Maximoff, he's got phasing, shape change. Okay, that's pretty cool. I do like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Uh,
interesting.
mhm. Yeah, because once I perplex someone, meaning to say is the attacker cannot be rerolled or be replaced.
Yeah, that's super helpful. Helps save your
Mm-hmm.
props a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so sorry, I'm a little tired. It's a little bit late for me.
Yeah.
Is there? Did you play on any new maps, or did you have just the same 2x3 maps?
I using the 2 by 3 maps for the meantime because I don't have new maps are available yet.
Okay, I understand. It can be hard playing stuff that you don't own.
That's
But
true.
I will say that's part of what makes playing online pretty fun to play, is that you
That's
get to
true.
play the stuff that you don't. Uh, in a tournament, I you should always play what you're comfortable with and what you know.
Mm-hmm.
It always plays better, even if it may not have as much success or potential
Mm-hmm.
success as a better, more synergized, more well-rounded team. It can really slow you down by playing on a map you don't know and figures you don't know, and
That's true.
you can lose a lot of games that way, and not feel good because you were not prepared in
Mm-hmm.
whatever way that you were not able to be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, what about tarot cards? Did you play any tarot cards, or did you play any other new terrain?
Well, I don't usually play tarot cards all the time because tarot cards are like a big wasteful money thing. Like, why do I want to pay $5 for just a piece of card where I can just print it out. So yeah, that's why I don't usually play much. These tarot cards I just only read, and then once I know their abilities, then I can just get it and put it on my team
Sure,
for good synergy.
I understand. And what
Mhm.
about did you play any new terrain on your team? Did you play any of the 2x1 blocking or the 2x3 elevated?
Well, I'm mostly playing the hindering because I give the advantage to Lokis. That way they can hide and they can prob.
Okay, very smart. And once we get the rest of the non-standard terrain spoiled,
Mm-hmm.
I'll make those tokens so those Lokis should have more hindering terrain to be able to hide in. So
Mm-hmm.
it'll probably be about next week before I have it all done and ready. Maybe we'll see if I can get it done this week. If Wizkids is nice enough to release the images.
Agree.
So let's see. We've gone over your team. We've gone over anything that you would change. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
uh, did we say why you wanted to play this team? Was there any
Oh,
particular figure or just an idea about why you wanted to play this team?
well, this actually is mostly my idea because I'm using the probs as an advantage because right now I realize that some players now will put like say two or three probs. Me, I'm putting seven probs. So yeah, good advantage.
It is. Eventually, they're going to miss with seven
Exactly.
figures. Okay,
Exactly.
cool. Yeah, that could be really fun to just make them re-roll, re-roll, re-roll,
hmm
re-roll. That sounds awful when I hate you.
Exactly.
So let's get into your matches.
Mhm.
Uh, I don't want to get make you all hot and sweaty, making this interview last too long. So
It's okay.
for your matches, just
Mhm.
uh, we can talk about what they played, if you can remember, and I can see if I can help you out. And then you just
Mhm.
tell me something that was cool about the match, what you liked about it, or what you did not like about it. And then we can go from there and try to make it as long or as short as you want to.
Okay.
So, round one, you played against Dan Powell. Do you
Yes,
remember
I did.
what he played?
Yeah, he played against Legacy Thanos. He played with the two lanterns, which is Star Sapphire and Teen Lantern. And he also have Molecule Man. And he has Mad Jim Jaspers.
Oh, a lot of
And
gray.
yep. And yeah, to be frank though, when I play with him, I feel so bored because he keeps on running away. But yeah, it's his tactics. So yeah.
Yeah, we are playing a
But
tournament that is competitive. Uh,
yep,
I
that's it.
understand it could be pretty frustrating and boring, for sure.
Exactly.
But
That's why
that's,
that
go ahead.
That's why the oh yeah, right. Continue. I play pure Marvel, no DC. I mean, yeah, if you can see my army list, it's all Marvel, no DC, no Ring, no mystery card, no DC related. It's all Marvel.
What was the final score on that match with you and Dan? Do you recall?
Well, yeah. My match was I got 90 while he got 260. 160.
Uh,
Mm.
that sounds pretty close. You were getting there. Uh,
Yeah.
Very cool. Uh,
hmm
and so next round, you played against Joshua O'Shields.
Yes, I did.
Let's help look up his team real quick. I believe
Mhm.
he played a detective team. Uh,
Yes, he did.
would you like me to go over that for you real quick, or would you like to do it by yourself?
I'll try to do it by myself.
Oh, okay, sure.
Let's see. His team is consists with Commissioner and a human commissioner, their normal version, not the monster one.
The Legacy Commission.
That's in the yep, yep. And the rest are full of Batman. Like one Batman is with Catwoman who's married. The other Batman is the world's finest. The other Batman is the Green Lantern Batman. And then the other Batman happens to be the normal one, I guess. Yeah,
He also
I think
played
that's
Venom Wolverine on this team with Martian Manhunter.
yeah. He did. Yep, he did. He did. He definitely did.
Yeah, it's I think this is a pretty fun team. Just a
It
lot
is.
of good figures. So tell me about this game. How did it go? What did you like about it? What did you hate about it?
Well, I hate about the team is that they're almost all DC. Yeah. And I also have fun with the team too because at least I was able to think wisely because yeah, I was able to annoy him much because of my Venom Prime who always gives penetrating damage and yeah, who's KO'd a lot of his pigs. Well, mostly three. So yeah.
Uh, let's see. In that game, KL, you won 145 to Joshua to 70. So it sounds like that was another pretty close game there.
It is. It is a pretty close one.
So round three, let's see who you played there. Do you recall who you played there?
Round three. I recall myself playing with Joseph.
Okay,
Joseph Orr.
Joseph
Yeah.
Orr. I can go over
Mm-hmm.
his team real quick if you need help on that one.
No need. I already memorized.
Okay, cool. What did Joseph play?
So the team, yeah, Joseph played the two Hellfire Galas, aka Rogue and Jean Grey, and he played Cyclops, the uncommon, and the Fast Force or the starter pack, Professor X, and the last one is the same thing as mine, Scarlet Witch Empire Rare. Mm-hmm.
That's a
That's about it.
pretty fun team. He also had
Mm-hmm.
11 tarot cards in there, so that's pretty
Yeah, he has
interesting.
lots. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. He played also detective cards on his sideline, which that's always fun with Scrappy Doo hanging out over there too.
That's true.
So what did you like about this match? What was fun about this match for you? What did you dislike about this match?
Actually, there's nothing I like, but it's mostly fun. I really enjoy it because almost every time when you draw the tarot card, it always goes to my advantage. Yeah, the tarot card went to me.
Yeah, that could be definitely the downside if you don't
Hmm.
if you just put tarot cards on your team. And
Hmm.
you have to think about the cards that are going to be helping your team and the cards that will be helping your opponent's team. And
Yes,
it's always hard to think about, but you have to think, will this card hurt my team? And, you have to weigh the plus and the negative. Is
hmm,
it worth it? Sometimes it's better to just not play it, uh, no
hmm,
matter how cool it is, because you could just lose horribly.
it's true.
So, how'd this game go? Did you win it or lose it?
I won
You won?
because I won the game because I was able to KO his Hellfire Gala Rogue and his Cyclops, and he did not KO one of my characters.
Yeah, you got a good amount of points. It looks like it went to
Hmm.
time on that one. So you're going
Hmm.
2-1. So you're making a comeback here with 100 points, 335 total.
Yep.
Did you have any trouble with the Hellfire? It seemed like a little bit of a low scoring game on this one.
Nah, I don't have troubles though. I just have fun annoying his team from attacking me because I always keep on probbing his attacks. Every time when he rolls a good dice, I prob like say four or five times, and then result it rolls a miss. And with the advantage of no TTPC, so yeah, he got that result. He got a four, which is a miss.
Excuse me, I apologize.
Okay, it's okay.
So round four, who did you play that one?
Round four is Matt. Matt
Uh,
Gronheim.
Matt Grunhard. Yeah, Matt
Yeah.
Grunhard. He is also another international player from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So do you
That's
recall
so
his
true.
team? Would you like me to help you out on that one?
No need. I already memorized the theme of his.
Okay.
He played two flashes, the usual that everyone like to use, the DK and the charge flash, and he also played the Squidward tentacles guy, Saint Walker actually.
Yeah,
I can't believe I
that's
said.
very
I
believable.
can't believe, yeah, I can't believe I said Squidward. Oh man. Okay, and then he also played the Wonder Woman shifting focus,
Hmm.
and I also remembered he also played the Chip, super rare from Wonder Woman Anniversary, the Squirrel Green Lantern.
Looks like he also played World's Finest as well.
Yeah, he did.
So yeah, that seems like another fun team to play with and against.
Hmm.
How did that match go against Matt?
Well, it almost went pretty close match actually because he was able to KO my one of my Lokis, And yeah, his flash went suicidal. So yeah, his flash points came to my points, and yeah, it's like a close match at least.
Yeah, it looks like it. 125 to 60. Looks like you're having a lot
Mm-hmm.
of close matches here, keeping it just ahead and
Yep.
pulling out the wins. Did
Mm-hmm.
you ever feel nervous, or were you confident about
A
being
bit
ahead the
nervous
entire
that
time?
time. Yeah, a bit nervous. Just only a bit nervous.
Understandable. It's really close. I
Mm-hmm.
know 125 to 60 doesn't sound very close. That's what, 65 points? But
Mm-hmm.
uh, that could be just one figure. That could be two figures on an object that are just KO'd and they're tied, or maybe just a little bit ahead of you. It's usually
True.
not that
Yes.
hard.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have fun against Matt? Did you have anything you disliked about the game?
Well, the only thing dislike about the game is because he's using all DC, which is my hatredness. So actually, I don't hate Matt. I just have fun with Matt.
All
I
right.
have fun with him.
I'm glad you don't
So
hate
yeah,
him.
just only the team. Like I want to. That's like my inner self. Like wanted to destroy the DC for good. Like like in the field, I want to annihilate every single one of them. But yeah, couldn't.
Uh,
So yeah, in other words, I felt the win, but I don't get the victory yet. Because my victory needs to KO all DC. So
that
yeah.
that is disturbing.
Mhm.
So round five, who did you play round five?
Oh, I play with Jack Smith.
Jack Smith.
Yeah,
Do you remember his build, or would you like me to go over that for you too?
I remember his build.
Okay, go for it. Tell me what Jack played.
His, sure. His build is consists with Sakarian Iron Man, Molecule Man, uh, well, Sky Tyrant, and the Legacy Green Lantern, the bold one. I don't know that name.
Yep, you got it.
Uh, mhm. And I think he played World's Finest as well.
It looks like you
And what
played
else?
Matcham Jaspers over Molecule Man.
Yeah, yep, MJJ. And I think that's about what I noticed because he also built a lot of barriers. So yeah,
Yeah, he played Felix Faust too.
yep, also that.
He had a few objects on the team as well.
Mhm.
This looks like a pretty scary team over here. How this
Yeah, it
match
is.
go with you?
Oh, I let him win intentionally because I don't have the right to think anymore. My
Uh,
mind is gone weak already at the time.
I understand. It was what what time did you start the tournament?
Around almost 11, like 10:50.
Yeah, and it ran a lot later than I would have liked. So I am sorry about that. I
It's
can't
okay.
help myself but be nice, like, hey
Mhm.
guys, take your time getting set up. Please hurry it up. Please take your time, figure it out.
Mhm.
And then by round four or round five, I was like, you guys gotta go. You got 5 minutes.
Mhm.
Hurry it up. Get out of here. Okay, y'all, let's go to sleep.
Yeah. No, not only me, also Jasper and Larry too,
Uh,
because we have both at the same time here.
yeah, I will do better with the next tournament. I was just trying to be nice because I know a lot of players struggle with Roll20.
Yes,
It's
they do.
it's a different way to play. It's not intuitive for a
Mhm.
lot of players. It doesn't feel the same. But I don't think anyone
Mhm.
can make an argument that it feels exactly the same as playing in person.
Yes.
Uh,
And also, their connection is situation stuff. Like say us here in Philippines, our connection is mostly the internet. It always goes cut. It always goes on again. So yeah, on and off.
And yeah, that's a whole other thing. Technical issues, whether it's your
Yes.
internet, it's your computer, it's your headset. It's just
Also that.
a lot
Yes.
of different things, not just
Mm-hmm.
a lack of experience or skills with Roll20 or Heroclix. There's a lot of things that can go wrong between those three different things. Uh,
Yeah. A
but
lot of things.
uh, despite all that, we play because we love the game. We like playing against different players and better players. I this might sound weird to you, but I like to lose. Uh,
I see.
it makes me want to do better. It makes me. think about all the mistakes I did, what I could have done better.
And
And
that's the reason why I lost intentionally to Jack Smith because yeah, I just don't feel like it and I just wanted to sleep now because it's getting late and plus I'm getting hungry. So yeah, no arguments there. I just let myself, defeated. That's it. So yeah, because not only is that though, I mean, if I have the mind, I would have think wisely on how to position myself. But now that time I let myself be. So yeah.
it's understandable just not caring so much and
Mhm,
just not trying so hard. Uh,
mhm.
that
But
that's always that's one of the things that people love about tournaments is that
yes, that's true.
it's a grind. I don't know if you know that term, but
Mhm,
it 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 tests our body and our mind to play a super
mhm,
long time, and so it's not just about being good at Heroclix or being good at Roll20 or remembering all the
mhm,
rules or not making mistakes and
mhm,
doing things right. But it's making
mhm,
sure that you do that in hour 6, hour 8, hour 10,
mhm, mhm.
and being consistent with that. It's tough. It really is tough. Uh,
Really is.
thank you for coming out and playing. I hope we can play again for the next tournament that I'm having, which is on April 1st, which is a Saturday.
Mm,
And it will be a similar start time. It'll be we met about 1 o'clock, I believe it was. I believe it was.
mhm.
So it will be
One
an
o'clock.
hour earlier next time. I
At
don't know
least
if
that's
that
nice.
helps you at all.
Well, that would depends though on the schedule though. I'll just check to it if I'm free or not. If I'm not, then I can't join.
Sure.
I'm just gonna yeah. So therefore, I'll give a heads up ahead. Let's say I'll just pass because I have something to do on this day.
Okay.
So yeah.
But that the tournament that we're doing is for you.
Mm,
It is for international players outside the continental U.S. Uh,
mm,
it's called the International Player Foundation. And the idea of that charity is to allow KL or any other player that would like to participate uh, with the foundation and allow as many players as we can afford to directly travel from their home country to Worlds. Our
mm,
goal is to get $3,000 by the end of May. I'm not sure
mm,
exactly the date, but I believe it's the end of May. So we have March, April, and May. We have 3 months to raise up to $3,000. Uh,
nice.
and the tournament that I'm doing next month, we're hoping to get up to over $1,000. It would be really great.
Mm.
Have you submitted a video yet, your entry to participate in that, or would you like to go to Worlds?
Mm, I it would depends on my schedule actually, because let's just say I'm quite a bit busy. So if I don't have time, no time at all. So
Uh,
yeah.
the the tournament will be in September. Do you know what September looks like for you?
No, not yet.
Understandable. We won't know the schedule until May, which is awful, by the way. It should
That's
be
true.
probably it'll be actually July before we get the actual dates, which is just awful. It should be
Mhm.
June or July before we actually get dates. I believe it is July. But yeah, if you can, try to see what September looks like for you, and also your friends. If you think any of your friends would like to go, please tell them to submit uh, their their video.
Brad, I do have a question to ask you too.
Yeah, sure.
During the international tournament for Heroclix though, have you tried that, or shall I say, have you ever experienced having a international tournament from other country in except America? Let's say you went to Singapore to attend the international tournament like that.
For a world international tournament,
Yeah, world. Yes, world.
have I experienced that, or would I like to experience that? Is what?
Have you experienced that?
No, I've never traveled. I've never traveled outside my country.
Mm.
Am very old and fat, so it hurts. Uh, would I like to? Uh,
Mm,
maybe, but I'm also poor. I'm also very, very poor. Uh,
mm.
and that is one of the reasons why I like to play online, is because I get to play with a bunch of figures that I can't afford.
I see.
But if I could, if money was not an issue, I would love to come to Singapore or anywhere around the world and play against a bunch of players and kick your butt. Uh,
That's true. I feel you there, man. I totally feel you there.
I want to play against everybody. I want to see how good you are. I like to see how good I am against you.
Mhm.
Uh,
So you can see
maybe one
how
day.
mhm, some other day as well. Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, yeah. I mean, online is kind of bit not so good, but we rather prefer playing in real life, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I online play is fun. I love playing online. I will play
Yes.
online for as long as Heroclix is available.
Yes.
But
Yes.
playing in person can never replace that. It is always
Yes.
more fun to play in person. Uh,
It always is. Yes, because you get to see the expression of your opponent, like, "Oh no, a roller critical miss. I will proud this,"
yeah,
like that.
with Saul, when I got to
Mhm.
watch him win,
Mhm.
the emotions, the joy, the surprise,
Mhm.
it was so great. Uh,
It is.
there was Isaac, who he is such a nice kid. He handled the loss with such grace. You could not
Mhm.
ask for a better opponent who is very humble and just he would like to just have a really good game regardless of the outcome. Sure, we all
Mhm.
want to win, but there can be only one. Uh,
Yes, that's true.
it's the best thing that you can hope for is just to have a good game, win or lose.
Mhm.
So I think we'll wrap it up here. Thank
Yeah.
you, KL, for coming on to the show. I'm
Welcome.
really happy I got to talk to you. I don't get to talk to you very often. So
Mhm.
this was very, very nice for me. Uh, if it's ever possible for you, uh,
Mhm.
I do have my Friday night tournaments, which I know is super early for you. But if you ever are able to play, I would love to have you. We play every Friday. It's free for new players. Uh, it's a great way to practice and try out all that new stuff you don't own.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh,
But yeah, I'll see to it
all right, hopefully one day. I'd love to
one
have you.
day. Mhm.
Okay, we'll wrap it up here. I will let you say goodbye.
Sayonara, minasan.
And y'all have a good night. I will see you later.
Mhm. Yep. Bye bye.
Pork chop sandwiches. Oh shit! Get the fuck out of here! What are you doing? Go! Get the fuck out of here, you stupid idiot! Fuck, we're all dead! Get the fuck out!
Okay. Oh gosh.